it's Crystal. Welcome to my channel, Bagoday Crochet, where we talk about everything that is yarn and crochet related, and every once in a while knit. So if that type of thing interests you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you look below in the description box, the very first link, it'll be a link to over 1,000 crochet tutorials. They're all free for you to enjoy, so please have at it. Okay, so today I'm going to show you some yarn that I got from Little Knits. Now, it has been a while since I purchased from Little Knits. And if you don't know anything about Little Knits, I'll leave a link to their website below. It's a small yarn company in Seattle, and they have like the best deals on higher end yarns that you could ever find, I think. Anyways, it's my favorite small yarn company within the United States. So why don't we go ahead and see what's in the box. So I got I signed up to a email list, right? And I seen they had they were having a big hand-dyed yarn sale. Bagoday likes hand-dyed yarn. I like all yarn, but I like hand-dyed. So I don't remember what's in the box, but we can look and see. All right. Okay. Maybe it'll jog my memory when I see it. Oh, it does. It jogs it a little bit. I got some Miss Crosby yarn. Hand-dyed, hand-dyed. Okay, let's look at this stuff. Let's look at this beautiful, beautiful stuff. Mrs. Crosby steamer trunk, 100% superwash merino wool. 165 or 164 yards and 149 meters. It's called Magic Potion. So I got a 5-pack of these. All right. I don't know. You could go there and see how much hand-dyed yarn they had left. When I went there, it was like after I got the email, it was like selling like super fast. Like everybody went there, I think. And I had stuff in my cart, and I couldn't even check out. By the time I check out, half the stuff that was in my cart was already gone because people are a lot faster than me and have faster internet, I guess. But I was lucky to get a few things. Isn't that pretty? So this is superwash merino. I like it. Mrs. Crosby loves to play. So that's a yarn company brand. Smells like hand-dyed yarn. Magic Potion, huh? That's pretty, isn't it? It looks like a magic potion, doesn't it? If I was to think of what like a magic potion would look like, this would be it. Purple and blacks. That's very pretty. So I got a 5-pack of those because it was a 5-pack that was being sold. Nice. What will I do with that? Nobody knows. Probably end up in, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. But I'll keep looking and see what else I got here to show you. LL Worsted. The collar is, oh, it's a mixed bag of different colors in the mixed bag. I guess it's called Mountain Summit, or I don't know. Let's open it up and look at it. I don't think I've heard of this brand. But, ooh, that's pretty. Look at that one. LL Yarns. That really smells hand-dyed. Worsted. So it's a 4-weight yarn, 100% superwash merino, 225 yards or 205 meters. So 4 weights. These are all good for hats. I think when I think about getting a hang of a 4-weight dyed yarn, hand-dyed, I always think of a hat. There's your 4-weight there. That's pretty. So the color of this one is called Frostbite. So I guess it's a mixed pack here. Oh, I got 2 of them. 2 frostbites in that pack. I like that. That's pretty. And then I got 2 of this color. Worsted Velvet. That is some soft merino right there. That almost feels alpaca-y. Merino and alpaca are both soft, but alpaca is a notch above merino. That feels nice. That's pretty. Look at the colors in that. Ooh, velvet, huh? That's the color. LL Yarn Company. That's a 4-weight merino. Nice hat making material right there for me. Hat making material for me. Oh, that went down the back of my chair. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I got some more of that. LL worsted mixed bag. Alright. It was like this big hand-dyed yarn sale, and it was like, I don't know, I was trying to buy stuff. So this is the same that I just showed you. 225 yards, 205 meters of 100% superwash merino of the LL Yarn Company. I got, these are black. I like black yarn. Ooh, they're two different colors of black though. You see that? Oh, it says a lot A on it. And this says lot B. So that must mean they're two colors. You can see this is more black. This is a more charcoal. That's okay that they don't match, because more than likely I would just make a hat out of one of them. But you could definitely see that this one is darker. That's okay. That's alright. It's pretty. Look at it. I noticed, so it's called black. I noticed that black is a very hard color for some hand-dyed people to achieve. I know a few that can achieve it really well, and some I noticed don't have troubles achieving it. Now this is a nice black, but as you can tell, it does have a greenish look to it, because as the difficulty of it to achieve a black, I think, is hard. See, it's looks kind of a blue as well. I don't know. Maybe it's meant to look iridescent, but it's just called black, so I don't know. That one looks a little bit better, but it's a little hint of blue. It's pretty though. I like it. I like it. Okay, and then we got two more of that same brand. This is kind of blues and greens and periwinkle blue, periwinkle purple, whatever you call it, mixed. It's pretty. It's 4-weight yarn. Hat making, hat making. That's a lot of hand-dyed yarn. Keep getting stuck down my back. Here's another one. This is only 3 hanks in here, and it's the same brand. So I got a faded denim. I got 2 of those faded denims. Yeah, they look like a pair of blue jeans, don't they? They are different lot. Those colors are different lots. Lot A and lot B, so you can't tell one is darker than the other. But that's okay. Like I said, I'll probably just use 1 hank for a hat if I do use it. Oh, here's another black. Lot C. So I got black in lot A, B, and C. That's okay. I think they're very pretty still. Nonetheless, even though that they didn't come from the same dye batch, which means they're not going to match. And that's kind of how hand-dyed yarns are. If they don't come from the same dye batch, they're not going to match. But you can still use them in the same project. I like it. Alright. Enough of that brand. Did I get anything different? Here's more of it. Ew, it's a sock weight. What am I doing buying sock weight? That had to have been an accident. LL space sock weight. Okay. Well, I definitely won't keep these because I don't like sport weight yarn. Number 2 weights. I'm not into 2 weights, but it's very soft. So LL Yarns space sock. 55 of superwash merino, 30% of viscose, and 15% nylon. 425 yards or 388 meters. Feels good. It's not my style though. It's too thin for me. Here we go. So I got this color, which doesn't have a name, and this color, which doesn't have a name, and this color, which is very pretty, but it doesn't have a name. They probably all would work well together, but like I said, they're super soft. I can't be using sock weight yarn. Too thin for me. Too thin for me. Oh, here's some more Mrs. Crosby. I like her yarn. It's always so nice and so pretty. This is called Mrs. Crosby Wants to Play, or Loves to Play. That's the brand. And it's the Steamer Trunk 100% Superwash Merino, 164 yards. So this is kind of like the first one I showed you. The color is called Winter Wheat. Ooh, now that's a pretty appropriate name. I like that. And I got two more of the same color here. Oh, no, I don't. These are just one-of-a-kinds. Alright. I like the one-of-a-kinds, you know, because I'm the only one that has it, because they're one-of-a-kinds. They look similar, so they would work together in the same project if I needed to do that. Pretty, pretty. I like those. There's lots of hand-dyed yarn in here. It's more Mrs. Crosby Loves to Play. Bagoday likes to look at the yarn that Mrs. Crosby plays with. Alright. This is the same that I just showed you. This is called Boston Fern. Ooh, I like that. Now that is a pretty, pretty color yarn. This is the same that I just showed you, the Steamer Trunk. The 164 yards of a 4-weight merino. Ooh, two of them. Two of them. Hat. Definitely a hat. This is called Toucan. So these are kind of like mix and match lots here. And this is called the Baltic Amber. Oh, hat. Definitely a hat. I like this Boston Fern. It's very pretty. I love the browns. My Boston Ferns are a lot greener than that, but it's still a very, very pretty. I like it. Those are my colors. I'm going to keep them to the side because I like them. So far, it's my favorite. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is pretty. Don't be a sport weight. Come on. I think I was just trying. I was just so many people buying it. I don't know what I was buying. This is just stuff. Okay, I am not going to be able to pronounce that brand right there. Marjana? Maybe. Probably not. I'm probably not right. 55% silk and 45% merino. Ooh. 8 ounces, 520 yards. It's called Spats. That's the color name. Spats. That's odd. Well, it's very pretty. That is super, super pretty. I like that. Normally, I would, yeah, that blue is, it's working. That blue in there is working with that golden brown. Let's look at the weight on it, though. It doesn't say. Oh, it's not a sport weight. There you go. Just between it, you give that 4-weight, thin or 4. It's usable for me. Wow, that's pretty. I got 3 of those at 520 yards. I think that will probably be kept and become a shawl. It says I got 1,500 yards, and since it's a lighter 4. That's going to look amazing. I'm just going to have to pick a shawl. It'd be a winter shawl. That's a stitch that's not going to be busy. You know what I mean? That's a hank of yarn. Half-pound hank. I like it. That's pretty. I like those. So that's a keeper too. I'll put my keepers over here. They're up here with me. Keepers. Oh, I got some more of that. Well, why don't we look at it and see what it is? This one's the same. This one is the same as I just showed you. This one's called Shadow. So that's pretty. 520 yards of a light 4-weight. A light worsted or whatever. Pretty. I like it. And then there's this one, which is called Aslan. Neutrals. Very neutral. Same as this one. Both are very neutral. I like them both. Set them over here though. For now. Okay. I don't see any more of those. I like those, but I think really the one I got 3 of is the prettiest of the bunch. Gorgeous. What's this? Huh. Mrs. Crosby wants to play. No, it's not. Is it sock yarn? No, too late. They're not even going behind me. They're just going behind my chair. Mrs. Crosby loves to play. It's her satchel yarn. 100% superwash merino. 370 yards. Yeah, it's a roving style, but it's like a roving style 2-weight, sport weight, whatever, sock weight, whatever you want to call it. There you go. Pretty. Soft. Smells like hand-dyed yarn. Well, this one's called, I can't even read it. I'm not good at reading cursive. And then we have a French chambray. I don't know. It's blue. And then we have that one again. Oh, it's Murdia. These two are the same. Oh. But I like the roving aspect of it, and I think it's very soft, but it's just too lightweight for me. I got a pile of hand dyes that are not gonna work for me. Oh no, they're falling. They're falling. So's my crochet project I'm working on. Okay, I'm gonna quit stacking over there. I gotta find a different place to stack. What is this? Lorna's Laces. Huh. Wow. I don't know. It looks bulky. I like bulky. Bulky works for me. I've never seen this brand before. Lorna's Laces. Established 1987. Okay. Well. Cloudgate. 90% is what it's called. That's the type of yarn it is. Or the name of it. Lorna's Laces Cloudgate. 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon. 120 yards. So it would take me 2 to make a hat. Even though it's a bulky 5, I'd say on that. It's pretty. I like it. This one's called Carrot. But I did get 2 of those carrots. So there we go. That's going to be a beautiful hat. And then I got 2 of this one, which is very pretty. It's kind of like a coral and salmon color. It's called Go Sandy Go. Go Sandy, go, go, go. Go Sandy, go, go, go. That's pretty. Very pretty. I like that. Okay. Never seen that brand before. Lorna's Laces. Masham Worsted. Okay. Check it out. I like seeing brands of yarn I've never seen before. It's pretty, but it looks like a bulky as well. Lorna's Laces. So that's what we just looked at. Masham Worsted. They say that's a 4-weight yarn, huh? Check it out. Here we go. 4-weight. Thicker 4. But it is a 4, I guess. 170 yards. The color is called Glen Ellen. 170 yards. This is a thicker 4. That's a hat for me. And then this is another one, which is definitely a hat for me. Princess Donna. Ooh. I don't know if I'll make hats out of it. I'm just saying that's enough to make a hat. That one's really pretty too. I like that one. Did I tell you what it is? What is this stuff made out of? Oh, 70% British wool, 30% Masham wool. I think they're classifying that as a 4. It is a thicker 4, I guess, but that's near a bulky 5. I like that. Pretty stuff, pretty stuff. More Lorna's Lace. Alright. Same stuff I just got right there. Of the matte Marsham. I got an orange and a yellow. Solid orange and a solid yellow. Actually, it looks a little, what do you call it? Heathery. Tweedy. Both of them do. Okay. Oh my gosh. More sock yarn. No more sock yarn. Okay, so this is... I'm not going to open this because I'll probably not keep it. I don't want to keep it in the bag. This is the same stuff I just showed you. It's the LL Yarn Space Sock. It's actually the same colors I showed you all ago too. It's the sock weight, the purple sack that I already opened up and showed you. And then for some reason I got it again. It's just the colors are just a bit different. But that's like a dark mauve and a light mauve and then a white with mauve mixed in it. All these are sock weights, same that I just showed you, LL Yarn Company. Alright, keep those in the sacks there for giveaway purposes. There. Alright, another one. What is up with all the sock weight? Did they mess up my order? What is going on? No, they didn't mess it up. I probably just ordered it because those colors are really pretty. So that's the same stuff again. I like that yellow. I like that taupe, and the one that they got in between matches really well with both of those. So there's a sock weight as well, sport weight or whatever you call it. Two weight. Okay. Come on, no more of these sock weights. What's this? Oh, it's a brown pack. Mrs. Crosby loves to play. Let's look at you, Mrs. Crosby. You look thin. Don't be thin. Don't be thin. Chocolate mousse. Oh, it's pretty and it's thin. 100% superwash merino, 370 yards. Oh, these are called roasted chestnut. That's the color of them. I'm not sure why I said chocolate mousse on the front. These are roving style. 2 weights probably. Maybe, you know, roving goes from thick to thin. So I can hope that it hits a 3 weight in some spots. Although I don't like yarn this thin, that color's to die for, and I'm going to keep it. What's the yardage on it? 360 yards, 369. Yes, I have enough. I could make a shawl out of that. That is my favorite so far. Roasted chestnut, huh? I think chocolate mousse was a better name, but either or, that is some pretty yarn. Yep. I got some pretties here. I like that one. I'm gonna keep it. I'm almost done here. Okay, I got some more Mrs. Crosby steam trunker. So I showed you before. It's the 4 weight merino. 164 yards there. So I got 2 of the golden butter color. Pretty. It does look like buttered popcorn, if you ask me. And then I got this one, hosta. Ooh, I love hostas. At my old house, I collected hostas. I have a huge hosta garden with so many different varieties of hostas. I want to bring some of them over here to my new house because, you know, if you know anything about hostas the plant, if you know anything about those, they can divide real easy. Ooh, I'm going to keep that one simply because it's called hosta. And I actually have some that are those colors. Probably keep that one. Okay. And we got some more. Mrs. Crosby loves to play. Mrs. Crosby's a nice brand of yarn. I like it. Okay. This one is, they're all the steamer trunk, which is 164 yards of the 4 weight merino. So I got 2 of this one, which is called Scarlet Abyss. That's really pretty. I like that one. Ooh, I like that one a lot. And then I have this one. It's a one of a kind. I got a one of a kind. It kind of reminds me of the magic potion that I showed in the beginning. One of a kind. I don't know if I'll keep those or not, but I don't have no more room on my table here. I'm almost done. Here's some more Mrs. Crosby. Loves to play. And Bagoday loves to crochet with Mrs. Crosby's yarn. Okay, we got a label rip on this one. Oh, I got another Boston Fern. Yes, so that makes 3 of them. Bigger project. More Hanks, bigger projects. Remember, I got the 2 Boston Ferns in the beginning? Now I have 3. Yes. And then I have a one of a kind. Gotta love the one of a kinds. Never to be made again. And then we got Tango. I like that red. I love a good red. Red is an extremely attractive color. It's very, very beautiful. I love a good dark blood red or a brick red. That's very pretty right there. Okay. I have 2 more bags to show you. This is some more of that LL worsted stuff. Alright. I don't know about that LL brand. Lorna's laces. Alright. It's okay. It's fine. This is soft. Okay. LL yarn worsted. I love the color. One of my favorite colors of orange. 100% superwash merino, 225 yards. Probably make a hat out of that one. Beautiful. Yes, I like to crochet hats. I have quite the collection. Ooh, this stuff is really soft. This LL yarn, this worsted one, that's nice. This is a one of a kind. So, no name, just a one of a kind. Probably a mess up. Like this one's called Oops. Yeah, it's a mess up, more than likely. But the mess ups sometimes become the most beautiful things. It's pretty. I like that. Okay, I got one more bag of Mrs. Crosby. Oh, what is this stuff? It looks different. It feels oh so soft. It has to be cashmere. At least something. It has to have cashmere in it. It feels of that of cashmere. Well, let's look and see. It's called it's the Mrs. Crosby Loves to Play Du Capri. 85% cashmere. I knew it. 15% mohair. 140 yards. The color of this one is called Charles. I got 2 of those in this purple one, which is called Hollywood. All right, so I love cashmere. It's one of my favorite fibers, probably in the top there. As far as fibers go, cashmere would be one, maybe tied with another. But since I have, let's look at the weight on this. Come on, please let me be usable. 3-weight hat. I have 140 yards of this beautiful soft, oh so buttery feeling cashmere. That's pretty. That's really pretty. And it's in my colors. I have 140 yards in each hank, so that is enough. I will make myself a cashmere hat. I love cashmere hats. I do have many that I've made myself over time. And when I get a hank of cashmere, I usually make a hat with it. And it would have took 2 hanks of the same to make a hat with this because it is like a 3-weight at 140 yards. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of hand-dyed. What's my favorite? Heck, I don't know. It would be hard to choose, but I can pick. Definitely, I love the cashmere. It will be a hat because that's usually what I do when I get a hand-dyed cashmere. Is make a hat out of it. So hat. And then I like this chocolate. Mrs. Crosby loves to play, even though it's thin. I'm going to keep it because that is absolutely stunning because it's my favorite color in the whole wide world. And it does look like a cup of pudding or mousse. Chocolate. And then these 3 would be in the line for the favorites. Gorgeous. That one. I like it all. Don't get me wrong. It's all very beautiful. But if I could only keep 3, it would be those 3. And if I could keep 4, it would be the Boston Ferns next. Definitely. And if I could keep 5, it would be the hosta. I'm definitely going to keep this. Just because I love hostas. And I collect them. And if I could keep 6, I don't know. Yeah, I can't do anymore. They're all so pretty. I hope you enjoyed my video. I sure do like looking at yarn with you guys, and I like talking about yarn with you guys. Now, you know I can't keep all this. But I will keep some of it. So look for some tutorials for some hats. I'm definitely going to make a shawl maybe out of that, this one. But I don't know what I'm going to do with the chocolate mousse yet. I'm not certain on that one. Because I have 3 hanks of it. You know, I have like 1,200 yards of it. Almost 1,200 yards. Even though it's lighter weights. If it's a nice enough yarn, I'll use it. And my hands will suffer. But that's okay. It's worth it. That's so pretty. Alright, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on my next video. Okay. Bye.